Hey there folks, meteorologist Grant Skinner here. This is your Sunday afternoon update on the winter weather situation for the first half of this week. We will be weather aware this evening through Wednesday for a couple of threats. Wind chills in the single digits, so extreme cold and wintry precipitation is possible on Tuesday that will likely stay frozen and cause some travel concerns into Wednesday as well. Make sure to practice those 5 P's of cold weather safety. Protect your people and your pets, your plants and your pipes, and make sure to practice fire safety. Only use safe heating sources indoors. Make sure to have those layers ready to go as well. Gloves, hats, all those things for the very cold conditions we're expecting into the rest of the next few days. Current temperatures are already quite cold, in the 40s for most spots, low 50s at the coastline, so a touch more mild there. But with the strong winds out of the northwest, it already feels like the 30s for most of our inland spots. Feels like 35 in Jackson, 38 in Evergreen, feels like 42 in Mobile. It feels quite chilly out there. Forecast lows overnight sitting in the teens and 20s. 19 for your low in Chatham, 21 Mobile, 26 in Pensacola, 29 in Destin, 22 for your low in Crestview, 19 in Leakesville and in Lucedale, 24 degrees for your low in Pascagoula, Mississippi. And with a strong wind out of the north still, we're going to have wind chills in the single digits for some of our inland spots, as low as 8 degrees. Other spots around the teens and maybe upper teens for our far coastal zones, but still going to feel very, very chilly, extremely cold into your Monday morning. And because of that, we have an extreme cold warning in place. That starts at 9 p.m. this evening, goes through 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. This is for wind chills as low as 8 degrees. And beyond that, we have a extreme cold watch in place for Monday evening through Wednesday morning. By Wednesday morning, we could see wind chills that are back in the single digits. So it's going to be very, very cold. Cannot stress that enough. Extremely cold. Make sure you are very safe outdoors, wearing multiple layers. Protect your people, your pets, all those things that we just talked about. Be very, very careful. No chance to use the Green & Phillips umbrella tomorrow. I'm expecting us to stay dry. With building clouds late in the day tomorrow, it's going to be very, very cold. Temperatures starting in the 20s, only getting to the mid-30s, so we're barely going to break 40 degrees tomorrow if we can at all. We're going to have a north wind or north-northeast wind around 10 to 15 miles per hour. Could see gusts up to 20 to 25 miles per hour, making it feel even colder into the rest of your Monday and more cold on Tuesday and Wednesday. Here's the News 5 predictor. Talked about it being dry all the way through Sunday, rest of the day today, and Monday as well. But then by the time we hit late in the day Monday, the clouds start to build. Still a northeast wind though. It's still going to be very cold, feeling very chilly into Tuesday morning, even if we don't have extreme cold. By the time we hit Tuesday morning, closer to 4, 5, 6 a.m., we could see some flurries here or there, but still mostly dry across the area. I'm not expecting the majority of the precip to start to move in till later in the morning, closer to lunchtime. Might see a wintry mix, a mix of snow, and maybe some sleet/freezing rain. But this event will likely be mostly snow. You can see by 1, 2 o'clock, the majority of the area is seeing snow, but some of our coastal zones seeing a mix of freezing rain. Then, throughout the rest of the evening, the snow continues. Quieter finally closer to midnight into Tuesday into Wednesday, but still could see some flurries or a wintry mix still around in some of our coastal spots, lingering into late Tuesday and early Wednesday morning. So because of the possibility of 1 to 3 inches of snow, some isolated spots could see up to 4 inches, and also some minor ice accumulation. We have a winter storm watch in place. This will likely be a winter storm warning later today or into our Monday, as we are expecting those conditions here in the next 24 to 48 hours. And due to that, winter storm warning is already in place off to our west, so that will likely be extended as we head into Monday. Also, snow potential. I want to talk about this. Again, this is snow potential. I want to make that very clear. I just mentioned 1 to 3 inches of snow possible, but isolated spots could see up to 4 inches. And this is kind of what we're thinking as in terms of the upper bounds of what we could see snow-wise. Up to 4 inches in areas like closer to Citronelle, in areas north towards Clark County, could see up to 4 inches. But most spots just seeing between 1 and 3 inches, and could see some minor ice accumulation in our coastal zones, mainly along and south of I-10. So local impacts. Just talked about this. The cold's going to move in first. Cold weather advisory was in effect. That's been now changed to an extreme cold warning. Single-digit wind chills are possible. Mostly snow, less ice now. It's our current thinking. Mainly along our coastal zones where we'll see that possibility for ice, but I think it'll be mostly snow. 1 to 3 inches possible, locally up to 4 inches with some minor ice accumulation. We can see travel concerns into Tuesday and Wednesday because of all the things I just mentioned. So weather aware, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Temperatures going to be very, very cold over the next few days. Lows in the teens and 20s, wind chills in the single digits and teens. Highs barely breaking out of the 30s on Tuesday and Wednesday. We finally start to warm up later this week, thankfully. Back into the 60s by Sunday, if you can believe that. I mean, you probably can't believe that. We were in the 70s yesterday. So big change into today as the cold weather starts to move in, staying very cold, wintry precipitation possible Tuesday, then a warm up by the end of this week. Make sure to stay safe over the next few days. Download the WKRG weather app for all the latest alerts. WKRG.com. Our article will have all the latest updates there as well. Make sure to stay safe out there. We're going to continue to keep you updated over the next few days.